Alright, here we go. What's up, everybody? JD here to do some Bleach reviews and stuff. I'm a day late, but it's all good because I say so. So we're gonna talk about today's chapter or this week's chapter. Yeah, it was cool. It was whatever. It's a lot of information. I guess the chapter's called 522. Love it. And basically all we did was get like them sent to the next palace, and not a lot happened. All they did was really sit back and run into a bunch of hot honey chants or whatever, and all this random stuff that is just, I can't even understand it. But it starts off with Ichigo and Renji. They end up on that place. They fall on top of Kon again, and they sit back and and basically look around like, where are we? And then the dude, the next master of the next palace or whatever, he comes out in that, like, it looks kind of like a, have you ever seen what is it, Rush Hour 2? It kind of looks like the brothel that they have with all those chicks that I think they made a video. They made the Pastor Cavassier video too, and I don't know if anybody's seen that Busta Rhymes video, but yeah, that's how this whole chapter starts. It starts with this girl telling the master dude that, Kurosaki, Ichigo are here, and Renji, Abarai, and blah blah blah, and then they end up in this hut, and all these chicks like greet them like it's just, well, the dude greets them first, and then all the chicks greet him, and then it's just a weird chapter, and there's too much dialogue. I'm not gonna go through the dialogue, but he basically says, Zanpakutos love it. He kind of reminds me of Afro Samurai. He reminds me of the spirit form of Afro that always walks around with him. That it's like, oh yo, Afro. He reminds me of that. But they call it the Galaxy Hoyudo. I can't pronounce it. Hoyuden. I don't know. That's what they call it. And then then here are all the hot chicks. Hold on, let's see if you guys can see this. The hot chicks. And then from there, it's whatever. They're trying to like not be deceived. And then the guy, his name is Oetsu Nimaya, God of the Sword. He he tries to greet Ichigo and Renji, and he's all like, hey, you gotta greet me like this, and they jump up and do all this weird shit. And it's just, this is like a throwaway chapter, no disrespect. Like, it's cool, it's funny, but nothing happens at all. And then this girl comes at the end, and I don't know her name, but I'm guessing she's like his lieutenant or subordinate, and she takes them to the real, I can't pronounce it, Hoyoden or whatever, where they're supposed to train. And then when they get in there, they fall down to like this, it's like an empty big room of darkness. And after they get to the ground, he's all like, you didn't even realize those hot girls were all Zanpakuto, did you? And then Ichigo's like, what? No! There's no way, dude. No way girls that hot could be swords. And then he's like, he said you gotta love your Zanpakuto and whatnot in order for them to trust you and whatnot. Let me read this part. Even though Shimigami, you can't, he said if the fact that you can't distinguish them between real people and Zanpakuto is a problem, you got no love for your Zanpakuto. And then that's why you lose the ability to distinguish them. Then he had both their swords. He had Ichigo's sword in one hand and Renji's in the other hand, and then he broke them. And then they're like, what the F? And he's like, look, they broke so easily because they weren't loved. And then he said, the wrath of the Zanpakuto is all around you. And when they go down into that little basement area, you see like white eyes in the background. So I'm guessing they're gonna have to fight against like maybe Zanpakuto dead soul reapers who never loved them. I don't know. It's like they're in a basement full of bad guys. And then next thing you know, he's all like, if you guys could get out of there and beat it, then maybe I'll fix your Zanpakuto or whatever, your swords, and forge them back together. And then Ichigo's like, bastard. And like, he's all like, have fun. That's funny the way he looks. I don't know if he's white or black. I think he's white, but it's acting like a black dude. But yeah, this is whatever. This chapter was cool. I give it a 6. It wasn't amazing. And we didn't really get much information. We just learned that Ichigo and Renji need to take better care of their swords. So, yeah, that's really it. I don't know. This week was up in the air. It wasn't that amazing. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, let me know what you think this guy's power is and all that stuff, and if he really, or who those people in the shadows are. I think they're like, because you remember that one filler saga where the Zanpakuto came to life, and they had to fight against their own swords. I think it's gonna be like that, but I don't. It's filler stuff, but I don't know. Kubo knows what he's doing. But alright, guys, thank you guys for watching. And Naruto coming up next, and this got a 6 out of 10 just for those of you who keep forgetting that I do the ratings somewhere within the video. Alright, later.